What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video. So today we have important stuff to go over with Baby Doge today. As you can see, Baby Doge has ran up humongously, literally 21.7% for the day. Yesterday was like 30%, and right now we're at 8Z29. So what's really cool, Baby Doge at its peak went all the way up here to 8Z35. So that was a pretty big run up from where we were. Actually, it went up to 8Z36 if you come over here and you look at it on the chart. So yeah, 8Z36, we got rejected at this resistance up here. That's why I like having these Fibonacci retracements because they tell you pretty much where your resistance are going to be. So as you can see over here, even my indicators are indicating that 8Z36 is that resistance. So this is pretty much what we're going to go over today. We're going to go over some technical analysis, and we're going to go over some important stuff about Baby Doge Swap and about Baby Doge Coin and where it's standing right now in the crypto space. So yeah, definitely hit that like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you all want me to go over next. But let's go over this. We're going to go over the technical analysis towards the end, but we have some important stuff to cover before we talk about the technical analysis. So let's get that started now. First things first, we are literally up 21.7%. We were up way more earlier today with $34 million inside of 24-hour trading volume. Now we're at $50 million in 24-hour trading volume. And the reason why I'm talking about this volume right now, because like, look at this, 192% in the last 30 days. But the reason why we're talking about volume, if you go over here to Baby Doge Swap, right? And also we've broken a liquidity area here. So we've broken a new all-time high for our liquidity, but we're going to go over that later. But when I'm talking about our volume is because, people will get reflections just by holding, right? And then you have over here, this is the farm rewards. But I've noticed ever since that we've been pumping, like from weeks from now, I've been at, I'm not going to say that exactly how much I have on my ledger wallet, but let's just hypothetically say I have 151 billion baby doge on my ledger wallet, right? It's been at 151 for a while, but now it's more like 151.5 billion. So I got like 500 million throughout all this, or actually a little bit less. I think I got like 300 million baby doge throughout all this buying pressure and volume, which is low. And the reason why I'm talking about this because I see a lot of people talking about whether or not it's worth to farm while we're getting all these, rewards and all these reflections through the reflections. So what I'm seeing here, like yesterday, I had $4 in my farming rewards. Now today, I have $6 in my farming rewards. So almost not almost a billion, but I think like almost a billion overnight. So I think that you actually get more just by farming on Baby Doe Swap rather than, just holding for reflections. That's what I'm seeing now. And our APR is also going up. Our APR is now at 85%. So yeah, APR is also going up. And my money's going up here too. This was at $80 when I initially invested into this initial farm. It was at $80. I farmed like $15 from it now, plus that $6. So in general, I farmed like $21. So in general, if you think about it, I have $101 in here, or I put $80 in here, and now it's at 164. So that's a lot of money made off of that, all the way up to 164. And I'm thinking about it, like, look, if I would have put 10,000 into here, like I'm scratching my head right now because I'm like, wow, I had 10,000 to put in on this farm. If I would have put 10,000 in on this farm, how much would have had? I'd have $20,000 right now. If I put inside 10,000 into this one farm, I would be at 20,000 instead. And yeah, and that's farming since like I've been farming since, when did I make that farm video? I think I made that farm video around October or September. But yeah, I've been farming since September of last year, which isn't that long. It's like a few months, maybe 4 or 5 months. But yeah, that's how long I've been farming, and it would have went from 10K to 20K if I would have put in 10K. So I'm kind of bummed on that, but I'm definitely not gonna miss out now. I'm gonna continue to put in more and more into these farms because I believe in the project. Now, like I was saying earlier, actually, let's go back over to Baby Doe Swap. I kind of clicked off it for a second here. I also want to talk about a few other things. Our new all-time high here for Baby Doe Swap has surpassed $55 million. And actually, if you go over here at the info, it shows us at $53 million now because we pulled back a little bit. And our 24-hour trading volume for the swap is at 8.39 million. Now, in auto burns, we've burned 163 trillion baby doge in the last 24 hours. That's $469,000 in the last 24 hours burned in baby doge. So that's very, very significant. And then on top of that, you can see the lifetime burn. We've had 202 zero 0.4 quadrillion burned. That comes all the way out to 582 million. And our buyback burn is now at $4,513. So that's pretty cool as well. And yeah, we're doing pretty good here on the farms for Baby Doge. But let's get off the farming for Baby Doge swap and look at DeFi Llama. We're now at rank 110 on DeFi Llama. So that's pretty big for us to be at rank 110. Shiba Swap is at rank 142. So they're moving up as well, but we're moving up faster. So yeah, we're up 10% in the last 24 hours for Shiba for DeFi Llama on the Baby Doge swap. We're up 36% for the last 7 days and 74% for the last 30 days on DeFi Llama. So that's pretty good as well. Now, we also got a lot of other stuff going on. We passed the top 100 for Baby Doge on CoinGecko. So yeah, we went above top 100. Now we're back to 101 just because, we went down a little bit. But see, now we're at rank 98. So now we went up in the rank again. Now we're at rank 98. So we're fighting to stay above the 100. But anyways, yeah, we're doing pretty good. And they said over here to celebrate we got all the way down to rank 93, by the way. They said to celebrate, we will give one lucky winner $500 who retweets this, follows Baby Dogecoin, and comments hashtag Baby Doge swap below. So you already know what I'm about to do here. I'm gonna do hashtag Baby Doge swap. So yeah, definitely everybody do this. This is gonna help us trend and get trending with Baby Doge swap. So do hashtag Baby Doge swap, follow Baby Doge, and retweet this tweet to get put in for a get put in to get $500. I don't know why I'm stuttering like that. But yeah, to get $500, definitely go ahead and put that in there for Baby Doge swap. And we'll also start trending because that Sheep Army right now is trending. Sheep Army strong is trending. I'll go over Sheep. I'll make a whole another video on Sheep. I did a video on this before. I think Sheep is probably about to be the next one to start pumping with us. They have a lot going on with the Shibarium blockchain. So they're probably about to start doing big numbers with us right now. They're already going up a little bit, but like big, big numbers, like how we're doing. We're doing big numbers. Sheep right now, they're just doing like minimal numbers, but they will be doing bigger numbers coming soon because with this blockchain for Shibarium, they are shaking up the crypto space with that. So I give them props for that. Now, moving on, we are getting a lot of holders. Like yesterday, we had about 1,667,000 holders. Now today, we have 1,670,000 holders, 610. So that's 3,000 holders overnight. 3,600 holders overnight. So yeah, that's a lot of holders that we got overnight. And yeah, Sheep Army strong trending over here. Now over here, Baby Doge Swap, we're also doing big impacts inside of all these different charities for animals. So we're doing a lot of good. And see, we're trending 42.1K tweets in the last I don't know how long in the last, but it's trending. So that's pretty cool. Now, over here, you also see we're getting a lot of press time by a lot of different articles. So this article, particular article, is from Binance Smart Chain News. So they're just talking about how we surged to new all-time highs. So good stuff going on there. And also, this is good. This is good that we're talking about this. They're looking for another blockchain to implement onto Baby Doge Swap. I personally think they should do Polygon or Phantom. The only thing with Ethereum is to block the fees, the gas fees. They're just way, way too high. Ethereum's good and all, but the fees are just too high. Now the fees are going down, and if you do it at a certain time at night, you can get very low fees. But it's just too much of a hassle dealing with Ethereum personally for me. Ethereum is good for people who are dealing with big money and like the fees aren't even gonna harm you. Like I say you're doing a huge transaction and the fees are like $100. Cool. But if you're doing $100 transaction and the fees are like $60, like there's no point of doing the transaction. So fees are more for people doing like thousands and thousands of dollars because you're not gonna miss $100 out of that $1,000. But yeah, that's what I think. Polygon and Phantom, on the other hand, very low fees. And yeah, they're doing pretty good. Now, a crypto that my brother was talking about, uh, Pol X or Polyastic, which is called Pol X. It's on the Polygon blockchain, and it's definitely something you all would want to look out for. I'm gonna go ahead and make some videos for this, but it's also been doing some nice pumps recently as well. And yeah, they've also gotten a grant from Polygon themselves. So this is a micro cap, and it's at $471,000. So you could imagine the amount of increasing that you would go to if we just went to where Baby Doge is. Like this is something that could definitely get to where Baby Doge is at. And yeah, this is just crazy because it's a 983x from where it's at now because it's a micro cap, $471,000 inside of market cap. So yeah, that's why I'm really in on this, and that's why I'm gonna let you all know about this gym because all it has to do is get to 5 cents, and this is literally a gym right now. So I'm gonna make a whole video on this as well. This is a gym. I'm telling you all right now. I think eventually I'm gonna make a Patreon or like a OnlyFans. I know it's funny saying OnlyFans, but like a Patreon or something like that. So then people can get these gems like up close, and I'll be giving a lot of information on these gems like daily. So I'm definitely gonna probably make like a Patreon and then just put altcoin gems in there. So let me know in the comments if you all would be interested in a Patreon where we just go over gems 24/7. We're just going over gems. So that's gonna be cool to see. But also, yeah, definitely check out that microcap. Now, let's keep going over Baby Doge. We have to go over this technical analysis. So this technical analysis is very vital right now because we got rejected all the way up here at 3,600, right? 8Z36. Now we got to look at our next area. So we just now went back down here. We broke the support, but we didn't go all the way back down to the 8Z22 support. We actually went down here to this support, which is the 8Z27. So we went down to 8Z27. Well, really 8Z26. We went below 8Z27 support down to 8Z26. So after we did that, now we're getting rejected at the 8Z30. If we break past this, then obviously, we'll have 8Z36 to get past. And then after that, we'll probably end up getting up here to this level here, which is 8Z41. Now, if we get up to the 4-1 area, we'll probably end up pulling back down, like I said, back down in here to 8Z36 and then continuing to rise like how we're doing now. So remember, at the all-time high, Baby Doge only got to like 8Z6 at the all-time high. So like if we're gonna think about this like realistically, like we might pass our all-time high right now. Like this is crazy because we're not even in a bull market. Like we're literally still in a bear market and we're about to pass. Well, I don't know if we're about to pass our all-time high, but if we do, then our all-time high is way back here. And yeah, it's pretty much only getting to 8Z62 if we were to pass our all-time high. And we're trending on CoinGecko, so I could just click here and instantly go over there. But yeah, as you can see here, we are we're getting closer and closer to our all-time high. Our all-time high was 8Z6345. So we're only 54% away from our all-time high. That is crazy if you think about it. That is crazy if you think about it. So yeah, let's keep going with this. We can definitely do this. And I definitely have faith in the Baby Doge army to get this done. But yeah, we're almost up there. So everybody keep doing what you're doing because we're literally almost at our all-time high again. So that'll be cool. And a lot of people did buy at the all-time high or close to it. So I'm expecting to see some selling going on now because a lot of people are probably about to break even now because a lot of people bought while we are pumping during our last pump inside of January of last year. So a lot of people bought around that time. So those people, if they're still holding, you could probably expect them to start selling now, and they're probably the reason why we're seeing red candlesticks here because they're probably starting to sell off now. So you are going to see those people who are just breaking even probably selling out. So that's just something to remember. But overall, we're still doing pretty good. Lots of buying volume here on the oscillator. You can see lots of volume here on the oscillator. And yeah, I'm pretty much expecting for us to continue to rise. But like I said, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor at all. But let's just see how far this can take us. Now, beyond that, Bitcoin is still going down while we're going up. And, that's the moral of the story. It always happens like this. Bitcoin is oversold, but watch how it's going up towards the upside now because the overselling is done. And now you're starting to see some purchasing, and we're probably going to go up to this high activity area at 23K, 23.4K. And I think from there, we actually might have another pump coming in for Bitcoin. So hopefully that can happen. But yeah, every time we get some overselling, we typically always get some purchasing coming in after that overselling. Let's just see if it's going to be enough purchasing to get us like above that resistance. Because if it's not, we're already down at a support level where if we break it, we're going to go down to another one. So the support level that we already hit down here is down at 23K flat. And then you could possibly see it get down to 22.5K if it continues to go down from there. As for the 4-hour chart now, though, you can see we had a lot of selling here. But on the 4-hour chart, it's also showing that we could have even more selling. So we're going into like a high activity area here. It could easily turn into high selling activity, bringing us back down to 21K. So I think Bitcoin may actually continue to pull back a little bit, possibly even down to 20K. So yeah, Baby Doge on the other hand is doing good. It's still pumping. But anyways, this is pretty much all I got for you all today. Definitely hit that like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you all want me to go over next. And as always, I'll be back with another video.